Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I am back tonight to show you my next idea for you to use maybe at your craft fair. These would be super gifts to give to a coworker. They would be super to give to like friends or stockings or just anything, and you can make these for any season. I went ahead and did some in the Christmas theme, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these and I'm going to put peppermints in them. I think that they would fit several peppermints, and it'd be cute little gifts that they could purchase and give to someone that they want to give it to. So anyway, here's this one. I love that paper so much. And then I have this one right here. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you how I made this. Now, the paper that I have used to make that size measured 6 by 6. And I've already pre-cut this piece of paper right here for the 6 by 6. So let me go ahead and quickly show you how I made this. Now, I have this pillow box punch board, and like I said, I got it at Hobby Lobby, and it was super inexpensive. And I've got a whole bin full of these punch boards, all different kinds. So I decided, you know, it's time to use it. So I pulled it out of my bin, and I thought, this is what I'm going to make. I've been thinking about making these little pillow boxes, and so yeah, this I think would be the easiest way to make it. Okay, so like I said, this is 6 by 6, and I'm going to line this up, and I've got to turn it a little bit this way so I can see it, but you can kind of see there's a line right here in the center, and that is where we're going to line your paper up. Okay, so I'm going to line my paper up to that line and make sure it's all the way up to the groove at the top. And you're going to punch it, and then you're going to score around the top here of this little groove here. Make sure you score that really well because you want this to be able to fold really well, okay? So once you've scored, move your score line over and line it up with that point that's right there. You're going to punch it again, and then you're going to score. And then make sure you score over here. There's a little score line over here as well. And then you're going to move this over, line up the point with your score line that I've got drawn there. And you're going to line up the point, and you're going to punch. And then you're going to score this little bit of piece of the paper that's left over here. So you can see this is what it's looking like. Okay. So now you're going to flip it over and do the other end, okay? Now I'm going to use this as the inside, so don't worry, this won't be on the outside. So I'm going to line it up with the line, punch it, and I'm going to score really well on that groove. Make sure you get it really good. Move it over, line up the score line, punch it, score it around here. Make sure you get it good and scored. Then move it over to the last score line, punch, and score. So this is what it's going to end up looking like, as you can see here. Now, on the center one, on this one right here, we want to make sure we notch out the grooves in the top. So you're going to put it down here into this little groove here, and you're going to punch this, and it'll punch out right here in the center. Let's do it to the other side. And there we go. Okay, so that's all you need for your punch board. So before you go any further, there's some little score lines. If you look right here, you can see them. We're going to cut those off. We're going to cut both of them off because you don't need them. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to fold on your two long score lines. Give give them a good crease. And then you're going to put some adhesive on this little flap that's left over out here. So let me see, I'm going to grab my, here it is. I'm going to grab my tape gun. Make sure you put ample tape on, or if you're using glue, use plenty. You want to make sure your corners get good and adhered. Then take it, fold the top of the box there, and you know what? I like to use my bone folder and give it a good press down. Okay, so it's looking like this. So now the hard part is over. All you're going to do is you're going to fold in the one that has the little groove. And this is why I said score these really well so it folds in well. You're going to fold them both in like this. And it already is making that pillow box shape, and look how it stays. If you score it really well, it's going to stay. Then for this side, you fold it and fold it in. Now, before you would fold that, this is when you would fill it. And I haven't bought my peppermints yet, but that's what I'm going to fill it with. Okay, so now you have your cute little pillow box. Okay, so now let me just show you what I did. You can see I did a rosette, and I did put a piece of paper around it to make it look like a ribbon. So that's what I'll do with these. And you can use regular ribbon if you want, or you can just use the paper. So let me see. I'm going to see what kind of paper I'm going to grab. And I'm going to use this to make my rosette since it's got pink in it. And then I'm going to use this to punch my circle. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch my circle since I've got my punch here. I'm going to go ahead and punch that. I'm going to need two, one for underneath as well. So I've got my circles ready. And before we do any more, let's just go ahead and make our rosette. I'm grabbing my scoreboard. And I'm going to make the rosette. Okay, so I have measured this paper, and it's a measuring, I think this is an 11.5 piece of paper. So 11.5 by 2 inches. And it's only going to be 1 inch, but I'm going to score it all at once. So I'm just going to score it every 1/2 inch. Most of us are all pros at making rosettes. So you probably know all this part. You might be a pro at making pillow boxes for all I know. You probably are. That's where our crafting community is so wonderful. We just share our ideas and we're all just making and making. I love it. Y'all, I have received so many messages from such awesome, awesome people. I'm just amazed what wonderful people are writing me. Okay, so I have scored it every 1/2 inch. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it in half. So I scored it, I cut it at 2, and now I'm going to cut it down to 1 so I can make a small rosette. But if I scored it at 2, I only had to score once. So I can cut it in half. I kind of learned that the hard way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold on all the lines, all the score lines to make my rosette. And remember, if this one is folded up like a mountain going up, make sure the next one you start it with the valley. Okay, mountains and valleys, up and down. So okay, so we got our 2, and I'm going to use my glue gun here. I've got it all nice and hot for me, and I'm going to get this put together. Okay, hold it together good. Okay, looks pretty good. I'm going to adhere this end to the other side. Okay, get glue on it. It's all good. Not the end of the world. Yeah, okay. So that dried real fast. So now I've got my paper ready to form a rosette. Let's see if it's gonna cooperate with me. And let me just pop this down. Looks pretty good. Let me get my circles over here and get them ready. That's the hardest part, is holding this thing down. So sometimes I have to do it a few times to fight with it a little bit. Mostly when it's little paper like this. So let me see if I can bring it a little closer to me so I can at least get it started. Okay. So I'm going to put some glue down the center so I can kind of hold this together. Put some glue on the top. Running out of glue. I gotta get another glue stick, and I'm gonna go ahead and adhere my green down here on here. Okay, I'm gonna hold it down. Hope everybody had a wonderful day today. It was a wonderful day. It really was. It ended coming home from work, and it was just awesome to come home from work, and 2 of my grandchildren are here. So they always love it when they get to come over, and we love having them. Okay, I'm gonna make sure, try to get this centered. Rosettes are so cute, y'all. Okay, so I kind of got myself a little rosette there. It looks like I got a little paper right there. I need to get some glue. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get the glue off my fingers. And see if I can get this little part together. There we go. I think it adhered pretty good. Okay, so I got my rosette all ready to roll. Now I'm just gonna get some paper, and I'm gonna make a paper-like ribbon. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I will match the rosette. So I'm going to use pink, and I'm going to cut this like at about 1/2 inch. It's going to be pretty small. And what I did, this is how I put this together. I put this like over my box and brought it around, and I just used some tape to adhere it together, because you want them to be able to slip that off, and they might want to save the rosette. So that way then they can slip it off and they'll be able to see what is inside. Okay, I'm going to put some tape back here. You can use washi tape if you have, I don't know, whatever you decide to do, but I just think adding a little bit of Scotch tape. You could put that on the top too, so you could cover that up with your rosette, but I think that it's okay as long as you have it straight. I think it'll be fine. Do this part any way that you want, you know, just, you can make this your own, whatever you're good and comfortable with. But as you see, it's not going to slide off because of these grooves here. So there we go. We're going to put this here. But let me see what I want to put up here on the top. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think I need to punch myself something. And I just put these greens here, and actually I think I'm going to cover them up. So let me see what I want to put. I think I will go ahead and I'm going to punch one of these out like I already used. And then I'll cover it just so it kind of matches instead of going with the green. I'm just going to cover it. It's all good. I'm going to cover it up. Put some glue on there. There we go. Got it covered. Try to get it as straight as I can. I like that one. That one's so cute, y'all. Look. Okay. Now I'm going to find a little embellishment or something. Okay, let me get that glue stick in here. I'm going to try to make it in the next few days to go to Tuesday morning and get one of those glue guns that very sweet lady told me about. Okay, so before I put any embellishment, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this on. So I'm just putting glue on the back. And I'm just going to adhere it on here. Just kind of hold it. It's already sweet already, isn't it, y'all? So sweet. I love it. Love it so much. Okay, so now it's top heavy. But once you put peppermints in there or whatever you desire to put in there, it won't be falling over. Okay, so I've got a little bit, some little cute little things here that I could cut from. And let me see which one I want to use. I like this Celebrate the Season. It's pretty cute. I'm trying to go with what the colors are too. The Let It Snow does look nice, but it does not, it doesn't, well, the To and From, I think it's pretty cute. Let me try that one. Okay, so I got that sheet of little cutouts from Joann Fabrics. And when I went there, I bought like several sheets of it so I could cut it out, because my goal was to use them for my hot cocoa packs when I make those. So yeah, I'm going to be able to put this here. Now, let me put this on a paper. And I think that I'm going to, where's a piece of pink? I'm going to, since it's all pink, I'm going to stick with the pink theme. This is not my favorite color pink, but I do think it's pretty. Like, you know, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm more of the vibrant pink type person. So, my goal tonight is maybe seeing if one of these grandkids want to help me clean my craft room. I have a feeling that when I ask them, they might go run to their papa. I don't know why they wouldn't want to help. You know, I just don't know. Now, you could adhere this here, or you could poke a little hole and tie some twine on it. That way it's like a To and From tag with some twine. And you could just adhere it here. So let me see if I've got some twine, and we'll just do that with this particular one so you could see what it looks like. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I found some pink and white twine. I'm going to cut myself a piece of twine. I'm going to get my, see if I got my hole puncher over here somewhere. Yes, I do. And I'm using my EK Successes hole punch. Someone did ask me which one I use, and that's the one I love. Love this one. And I'm just going to thread this through. Well, I'm going to try to thread it through and keep all the twine together. Okay. And I'm just going to tie a little knot on this and then tie it to my paper ribbon. Okay, there. I'm just going to tie this on and then I'll trim it up. I really, really, really love this one. This might be my favorite. Okay, this one might be my favorite one yet. Actually, I could tie it here. You could tie it any way you want. Whichever works for you. just going to trim it off and leave a little bit of the twine. Isn't that so cute, y'all? Precious, precious, precious. It's so cute. And look, it holds in the hand. I think it ends up being about 4 inches, probably by 2. But yeah, so cute. You could fill it with anything, and oh my goodness, and look, I'm dropping it. And y'all, you could even go an extra step and putting a little embellishment up here, and I think I've got some up here. Everything needs some kind of embellishment, right? Okay. Let's see what I got in here. Got these right here. Little ho-ho-ho would be okay. No. Here I go, being indecisive. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that. That's okay. I like it. Or you could leave it plain. Put anything up here that you want. Anyway, there you go. That's pretty cute. I like that. Okay, so what do y'all think? I hope that you like this. I hope that you'll give these a try. If you don't have this pillow box punch board, it is a really good tool to have in your craft room, and you can make these super cute boxes so fast, and it's precise cutting and scoring, and it makes it so easy. So yeah, give these a try. If you don't have one of those and you're interested in getting one, I would invest. If I didn't have one, I would definitely get one because I think they are so sweet. So anyway, so what do y'all think? Well, I hope that you like this, and I hope that you have enjoyed the video. And yeah, y'all, I will be back soon with another video. Anyway, everyone, I hope that you have a blessed evening, and I hope to see you again very soon. Anyway, I guess I'm going to quit rambling on, and I'm going to say goodnight. So, bye, y'all. See you later.